You already know what time it is. Your boy Mac is the host with the most need to brag. No most all do is give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way in a real way for a player to play. And I got my right hand with me. WI in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What it do though?
Y'all tonight we chopping up some good game tonight, man.
Word.
Y'all tuned in, man. With your mind, body, and soul, you dig?
True. It's about to go down, man. I see the back.
Nice peel on this one. So
Mm.
yeah, man. This one is called Fathers of the Game, and we talk about fathers in the game right now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
There's a lot been going on back and forth with fathers and rappers in the game right now. You got 50 Cent and his son. And then you got yeah, 50 Cent and his son Marquise. And then you got T.I. and his son going at it with Charleston White.
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that, son? Claire?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't, man. A bunch of buffoonery, but continue.
On the flip side, we got some good stuff. You got good relationships and some real good content out there with 2CHAINS and his son.
Nice.
Don't even have like a 5-year-old son that he has a little podcast with, which I think is dope, super dope. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel like that's what's needed out here. You know,
right?
Your son has a talent. You see that he has a little talent from young, and you wanna hone that. You know, you wanna encourage that. You know,
right?
What's the best way to do it? By helping your son out. You know what I'm saying? Get his talent out there and do it from young, so he gets used to it. You know, he gets you know what I mean. It's like
early jump start on.
It gets woven into his fabric. You know what I mean?
Right.
He already has it in genes, so.
That's dope. That's super dope for sure. The fact that he's willing to put his son up on the front line, show him how everything's done. You know, he's giving him the game from a real adult perspective, but you know, still allowing him to be him. That's crazy.
That's what it's all about. You know, you wanna show your son from young that your daddy's gonna always be there for you. Not only that, he's gonna help you progress. You know,
right,
and try to help you be the best you can be. You know what I'm saying? So that right there in itself is one of the best feelings you could have as a parent, I believe. But you know, first, before we talk about the good, we gotta talk about the bad. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got these cats like Charleston White out here, who's the biggest caricature on the internet
right now.
You know what I'm saying? He said F Nipsey. He done said F the minister, F Malcolm X, F Martin Luther King. Like he just goes in on everybody.
Right.
To my recollection and my perception, like who is he to even say anything? Like you're just a shock jock. You know what I'm saying? What have you done substantial for your community or any other community out there? You know. I never heard no kid come on and say, "Oh, Charleston White helped me get out of jail and put me through a program where you know what I'm saying I flourished and changed my outlook on life and shit like that." I mean, he says he does it, but I ain't heard no real testimonies of that. You know.
Right,
I
right.
can attest to that. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts. You need those receipts, man. You need those receipts. For real.
Because we do things in our own community. We didn't even talk about it, you know. But people know, people pay homage, you know.
Righteously.
You know what I'm saying? They always do, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta shout out to the people for that. But it's not like we on the net slandering anybody neither, you know. But you know, I think there's a certain way you go about doing things, and it ain't really what you do, but how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, you just
Yeah,
gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because
exactly.
too many tools and views out here, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that it's okay to just say whatever, however, just to get your point across, but that ain't the way to do it, man. We've been through that already, and we know that it's deeper than that. It's deeper than rap, you know.
Right.
It's deeper than what's being perceived on the internet. Because everybody puts on a show, man. Once these cameras are rolling, everybody puts on a show. No matter, it could be you know what I'm saying? It could be the most thoroughest nigga. It could be the most lamest nigga. It could be anything, bro. If you're not right and exact in yourself and how you feel about yourself, you're gonna put on the front. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what life's about. So the average listener is gonna perceive that and be like, "Yo, that shit is kind of whack," but I'm being entertained at the same time, so it's like
Right.
it's good. I mean, I take a
Well,
different.
they say attention. What is it? Attention is the new.
It's the greatest currency,
You
right?
know what I'm saying? So he's just craving for attention, and whatever he could do to get attention. I feel like that's been the way for the past like 10 years now. Like you see a
Yeah,
bunch of
because
like
you could just go online and just say
say a
whatever you
bunch of
want.
shit, and then all of a sudden you're popping. Like, look, the man's popping. All of a sudden he's just popping off at everybody, and all of a sudden he's popping like every fucking internet, every YouTube interviewer is trying to interview the man. Like, so like I don't get it. Me personally, I don't get it. That's all you have to do is just pop off at the mouth, sound like you know what you're talking about, and like what does he do? I don't even know what his talent is. Like, is he an actor? Is he a rapper? Like, what does he do? He's clearly not an athlete. I can't even put him in that as, you know what I mean? But like, what does he do? You know. But anyways, just to show you, attention is the new currency. Anyhow they could get people's attention, then it's like that's all you need to get paid. So
That's what I'm saying. We're not from this world, bro. But he's older, so he's a shock jock. But I think he's like homicidal, suicidal. You know what I'm saying?
man's an agent, bro.
Yeah, one of those cats that just want to get in the mix and cause a disruption and not really bring nothing to the table, but chaos. You know.
The man's an agent, bro. The man works for the government. Straight up.
My man say, yo, the man's an agent, y'all. I ain't falling for none of it.
Yup.
And you know
He
what?
straight he straight works for the government, and his whole task is to disrupt everything and cause some kind of something so he could
Well, recently he just had a
something is gonna come up. There's gonna be some kind of law that's gonna get bypassed for hip hop artists. It's something to do with the hip hop game because he's going at all the hip hop artists. So there's gonna be something's gonna happen, something's gonna, a big tragedy, possibly. Let me knock on some wood, but something's gonna happen to where they're gonna do some alteration to the hip hop game, and something's gonna happen. Watch, he's set there for a reason. He's on a task now. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's disrupting, and you know, somebody eventually is gonna go try to bite his head, and they're gonna find out he's a government agent, and they're gonna end up catching poison, and then all of a sudden they're gonna open up a new rule saying hip hop artists can't do this and can't do that. There's gonna be a whole heap of fuckery. But look, what we can do is, as a hip hop culture, can't give in to the, you know what I mean, the fuckery, because at the end of the day, that's all it is. He's just trying to stir the pot. So
Yeah, but my whole thing is, why do these people sit down and let him talk? You know what I'm saying? They knew he's gonna generate a certain amount of traffic to their pages. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So irrespective of what it's gonna bring up and how it's gonna stir the pot, they're just letting them spew all types of rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? And just wherever the chips may fall, they fall. You know what I'm saying? But now he's bringing the police into the shit, and he's trying to bring niggas down. It's like, wow, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying?
he's going at the
It's like the hip hop game don't have love for the streets no more. Like, you know, you used to have a little bit of street rules and etiquette in the hip hop game. You know, where we weren't crossing certain lines and we weren't into certain into certain dysfunction. You know,
right.
we had certain parameters that we wouldn't go outside of because it's something that we created for ourselves, you know, to flourish within ourselves. So it's like if a guy like this comes around spewing all types of venom and vitriol towards our own people, it's like, who are you really working for? Like, you know, where you really come from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, I'm one, I'm like this too. Like I hear you on, you know, your own opinion, and you don't gotta like everybody, and you don't gotta be all pro black all the time. But at the same time, when you're making it a point to like go at a lot of head figures, and
Right.
they're all black, and they're all, you know what I mean, fathers, it just seems like there's something trying to, like he's trying to do something. Like what is he
Yeah,
trying to
because
do?
he went after Boosie's son, then he went after T.I.'s son, right? And
Yeah,
T.I. took the bait. T.I. went back and forth with him, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
I feel like that shit should be beneath y'all, man. Like, why y'all even responding to this coward? You know what I'm
But you
saying?
said it right though. You see what you said? You said it right. You said he took the bait. That's what it is. It's bait. The man's just throwing shit out there to see who's gonna, you know what I mean, jump on it. And then once they jump on it, then he's like, yes, all right, I got something going now. He's just gonna keep, you
What?
know what I mean?
Damn,
So
dog.
you said it right. The bait. He threw the bait out there and somebody bit it. Who bit it? T.I.
But let's listen to some of the bullshit this grown man has to say about this little kid King. That's
Mm,
T.I. son King. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Let's check this out real quick.
He know what he's doing though. He
And I
went out
feel like
because he knows the father's gonna stand up.
he he knows what he's doing, but at the same time, it's like he's doing reckless abandonment. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you
Mm,
must be tapped in with some type of alphabet organization or something like that because what you're doing right now is like you have a greater cause, greater purpose, like you said, you know,
hmm
and it's not looking like it's something positive. It's looking like it's something negative, and you know, misery loves company. So all these enemies he's creating is just gonna. I don't know, man. I feel like anyway. Let's just hear what you have to say about T.I.'s son. You know.
All right.
That nigga say my mama raised a bitch. Meaning your mama and dad raised a yellow freak. Yeah. Let me see how it's going to I'll whoop your whole ass. Now, you raised me talking with yellow. You got a yellow motherfucker your son look talking about he'll jump on a 50-something-year-old nigga. Your boy, hey, you show T.I. them the kind of boys you got. Say, T.I., listen, if your boy jump on me, y'all will bury that yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat. Look, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I Trayvon Martin, that little motherfucker. I swear to God. My right hand to God. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If T.I. son jump on me, I'm on George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, his little motherfucking ass. I'm gonna let him get on top of me. Pow! Pow! Yeah, I'm on Trayvon Martin, his motherfucking ass. He got me fucked up. Nigga, you better get your son, T.I. Little yellow motherfucker ain't never been hit across his goddamn head with a baton, with that Rodney King baton. Why you that yellow motherfucker? Boy, I'm talking about jumping on me, hurting me. Boy, you better get your boy Tip. You better tell him you work for Crime Stoppers. He talking about I got a badge. You had a badge before I had a badge, T.I. Remember? They had you going around doing community service, talking to the kids about reporting crime because you got caught with a bunch of guns on federal paper. We don't know how you beat them charges, T.I. For one thing, every nigga in the feds know, nigga, they don't give a damn about that shit, nigga. So tell your son, you inspired me to be a tipster. Yeah, I want to be like T.I.P., nigga. Probably wear my hat and everything like you, nigga. Shit, I want to be a tipster. So tell your son I got the badge idea from you. Get that little motherfucking check before he end up like Trayvon Martin fucking with me. I'm a George Zimmerman kind of nigga, neighborhood watch nigga. I'm on the phone with the police. They telling me don't follow him. I'm following him anyway. Yeah, I'm following him anyway. And if he whoop me, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm just like George. I'm just like George Zimmerman, nigga. I ain't bullshit. Shoot the shit out of one of these little motherfuckers that kick my ass. I'm with George all goddamn day long. Nigga kick little motherfucker kick my ass. I'm on George Zimmerman, that motherfucker talking about he'll whoop my old ass if I put the mace in the bag down. Nigga, I ain't gonna never put this mace down. This is non-lethal. Yeah, I don't never put this down. I'm gonna put it down on a nigga's ass. And especially a young motherfucker with all that energy and violence and anger and displaced rage in his heart that he want to try to project off on me. Because he really want to kick your ass, T.I. That's what it is. Nigga really want to kick your ass, Clifford. Somebody gonna whoop me. You motherfucker. I swear to God, he not. You talking about, fuck, I look like getting whooped by a little old yellow freak like him. Man, drop him in the, man, that'll be the death of me. I let your boy whoop me, Clifford. So you better get that little motherfucker. He done went too motherfucking far. Talking about he gonna whoop me. Get a little ass Trayvon Martin.
Now, does that make any sense to you?
He's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. He is entertaining as shit. He is. That's the thing
He said
about
he's gonna Trayvon Martin him. Forget all the jokes, the antics, whatever. I get it. But he said he's gonna Trayvon Martin him, bro.
right.
And you got black folks out here saying, you know what? He kind of makes sense, man. T.I.'s teaching his son this and that and the third. And I'm like, bro, the man just said he's gonna Trayvon Martin, a black man's son.
Not only that, he also said, what did he say about this
shit?
He said Trayvon Martin. What about the nightstick? The Rodney King nightstick.
What the Rodney King nightstick?
The man's like all kind of like racist talks. Like he's on some real Uncle Ruckus type shit, and it's funny because he has the lady
suicidal motherfucking bullshit. Like, come on, dog.
He has some real Uncle Ruckus type shit, right?
Who would respect that? I'm trying to figure it out. Who in their right mind will respect that? Because the fact that he would say such blatant things and think it's okay proves to me, again, that he works with law enforcement or he has some ties to law enforcement. Because how are you so sure that you're going to get off? You out here baiting people or saying that you're gonna defend yourself. by killing a kid that said he's gonna beat you up. So the kid said he's gonna use hands. Y'all always complaining about these young kids, talk about shooting niggas, shooting up the block, drilling and all this shit. He just said he's gonna use hands and bust your head. And you scared of that? You want to kill him? You talking about killing him, and then you bring Trayvon Martin and Rodney King into this?
Yo,
Man,
that's Uncle Ruckus,
I
bro.
never thought I'd see the day that we see live in the flesh stink meter.
Ruckus.
But, you know what I'm saying?
The man is live Uncle Ruckus, bro.
Uncle Ruckus, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Fucking.
This is insane. But you know what? Art imitates life. So whoever made the stink meter character probably seen a couple of guys down south like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like he seen the character and probably amplified it, but like they say, the truth is much stranger than fiction, man. And this dude, Charleston White, is way out of pocket for saying that. You could have said all that about he'll defend himself against T.I.'s son. T.I. needs to learn some. T.I. needs to, take care of his son and all that. He could have said all that without dissing Trayvon Martin and Rodney King like that, Both that passed from injustices done by people from the other society, you know what I'm saying? So it's like first we gotta identify the problem. The problem is if this guy won't shut his ass up. He won't shut his mouth.
Charleston White is making light out of a situation that is killing his people. So it's like it's not, and not even in a way that's digestible, in a way that's like, nah, bro, you don't say that type shit. You know what I mean? So
At all. You like, you know what I'm saying? You getting too big for your britches now, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Not only that you just the minister, you know what I'm saying? You just Malcolm too, you just DMX, you just Nipsey. Like, what's up with you and this and that people like this? And then turn around and want to mask it and say, oh, I didn't ditch Nipsey, I did the character, which was Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you think you fooling? Who you think you schooling out here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing. People get in front of these cameras and they don't know what to say, so they just start saying anything. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as it sounds like it could shock the crowd and make people want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Because people have that in them, like where they're like, oh, I know what to say to make people like react.
Mm-hmm.
I was never like that, but I learned over the years that people are like that. And it's like, damn. How could you be like that? You just say shit to get a reaction out of people? You don't really mean what you say, like
right.
When you get the reaction, you want to backpedal and say all types of weird shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It don't add up, man. You gotta be. Well, he went on Queen's Flip and said he's a suicidal, homicidal. He's clinically he was clinically diagnosed with that. But other than that, we got a new video popped up where T.I. and Boosie is responding to Charleston White.
Right.
And they're trying to, give their side of the story and how they feel about it. I don't really think Boosie and T.I. gotta say anything. but they're gonna defend their kids, right?
Naturally.
What? So if you had a son doing that type of, I don't know, in that type of mind frame, how would you handle it? And do you think they're doing a good job in dealing with this internet troll?
Well, first I would sit down with my son and just, let him know the difference between the reality and the internet,
Right,
and
right.
not get sucked into the internet, because that'll, it's a waste of energy and time and could potentially put you in a predicament that's, make you spend money too. Like, you never know. You could end up doing some dumb shit and, you
Yeah.
have to pay out. So it's like, first sit down with him and let him know what's really real. And then,
Yeah, because if they have money, if they have real money, they could be suing for slander and all that.
right,
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit they could sue for,
right.
and all that money through litigation and all that, they would be hard pressed not to not to get that done. If they had that type of paper, but I don't even think they're privy to all that information. Well, Cardi B did what you call it? She how do I say this? She sued Tasha K, and now she's recouping her money, man. I mean, they're actually garnishing Tasha K's accounts as we speak.
Oh yeah.
$3.8 million.
Oh wow.
If she doesn't pay up, they're gonna start seizing assets.
That's crazy.
Cause she was running around saying Cardi B has STDs and all types of shit, and all types of slanderous shit, And that's what she does on her show. She gets drunk and she gets to talking,
Mm-hmm.
She got a little wine because it's called Unwind with Tasha K.
You see that? What I'm saying, people are going off with this
But you
attention.
can't really be out here slandering people like that and shit like that. You just offer your perspective, be neutral, but don't be out here deliberately throwing shade at someone because you feel like you don't like them and you never know them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know Charleston White, but from what he's displaying, I'm speaking on that because, I mean, let's keep it real. He's been saying a lot of foul shit about people,
Exactly.
I'm not even here to defend himself, so.
Nah, the man's out of pocket.
Straight out of pocket.
So
let's listen to what they have to say on the Forgotten Kings.
All right, cool.
Salute to Forgotten Kings TV.
Hey, make sure to leave your thoughts and comments down in the section below. Yeah, let's get right to it. Man, live from the mansion of a real nigga. You hear me? Yeah. We got that. Is that the real Boosie Fade right there, man? Is that the real motherfucker, man? Head on my head. That's the goddamn, that's the new 2K. Nigga, you should do the Boosie Fade 2K. You should do the
motherfucker.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm on this motherfucker.
In the hole.
Nah, don't come on here talking about no shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear it. You already know we don't want to hear it. Nah, I just told y'all, Brian.
Man, we out here, this motherfucker, man. We out here, man, taking our sons out, man, doing the right thing, man. We doing the right motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Building an empire, continuing to build an empire, collectively unified, nigga.
Black power.
Black motherfucking power, nigga.
You don't need to get lost, man.
You hear me?
Yeah.
And it's a line being drawn in the motherfucking sand.
what I told her, what's it called? Hey, look. I ain't gotta say no names and all that, but if you supporting anybody who coming against my kids, I can't fuck with you. I can't. That go for any vlog. That go for all y'all, bro.
Anybody.
You know, I ain't been,
Everybody.
you know, people coming at my kids, bro. Like, bro, I can't fuck with you. If you fucking with that, I can't fuck with you, bro. Like, you know, it's a line.
And his kids and my kids, nigga.
Like,
His
bro,
kids and my kids, nigga. And we ain't going for it, bro. Say what you want about us. Fuck with them children, man. It's them or us, man. It's them or us, man. Y'all pick. If y'all pick that, you deserve what the fuck you get. So, look out for the motherfucking new show, man.
we shooting right now, nigga. Big shit. You look at this big shit. Y'all playing. Bitch, we got lenses out here big as your future. The lens on the camera called, boy, your motherfucker insurance. The camera clear as fuck, though, too.
Hey, man, motherfucker.
I get paid over $10,000
y'all.
a month to do what you are literally doing right now. Watch videos on YouTube. And I know that might sound crazy. How can you make a six-figure income literally just by watching videos on YouTube? But there is actually a new loophole that exists on the YouTube platform that is allowing people to make a full-time passive income on YouTube without actually having to become a YouTuber, without having to constantly make and upload videos, or trying to live this YouTuber lifestyle of constantly churning out videos.
Okay.
Nah, we just vibing, man. Just, you know, working. Shit, a constant work, man.
Hey, man, so they were the pool party, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, let me go see. Let me go look over here.
Yeah,
Let's go look over here, man.
This way it go down there, right here. It goes down.
You know, look at this motherfucker, man.
It goes down.
This shit like that Playboy Grotto, ain't it?
Yeah.
This shit like that goddamn,
Yeah.
like that Hugh Hefner
Yeah, I'm like, no damn. My shit 85% naked. I'm trying to do everything in this bitch be down there naked.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I got to a phone, man. They say, man, Boozy got to. I got to a phone, man. I'm finally on the line where I see numbers. Oh, I'm getting flashback. 7,000 people. Oh, I ain't seen this in my face. Man, I just got flashback. Man, I got 6,000 people.
Yeah.
Man, I got flashback. Man, I used to have 70,000 people alive, man. 120,000 one time with Corona. Nah, we just chilling, man. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. You know we staying focused, man. No, my page over. I ain't coming back.
Shit, man. You know what we need to do? I'm gonna take you to real.
They say tip, you got boost in your life, you might be banned tomorrow.
Shit, man. It's all good. We're gonna be banned together, nigga. We stand, man. That's the whole thing, nigga. United we stand. United we motherfuckers stand, man. Hey, funny Marco, man. You know what's happening. Love and respect, man. Pull on up. Love and respect, man. Look out for the new show, man. Goddamn King and Tootie doing the motherfucking reality show. Done pulled me and Boosie in them motherfuckers, man. You about time you nigga better earn something, huh? You nigga better.
Yeah, I told him this to get the fuck out of my face check. I told him this.
Hey,
Y'all
man.
finna be booked.
Goddamn earn you keep.
Y'all finna be, boy, hey, boy. They finna be, I say, bro, I don't know nobody from reality TV ain't get booked.
Shit, man.
I say, bro, hey.
Back ended.
Hey, I'm tired, bro.
What we gonna call the album? Man?
I'm tired.
What we gonna call the album, man?
I don't know. I ain't lying. I don't know. I've been thinking.
Shit,
I don't know.
Just goddamn badass tip.
Badass and tip.
Badass and tip.
That bitch hard. Hey, they sleep. Hey, wait till they hear that shit. I wanna drop it now. Look, wait till you hear that shit. Hey, you gotta do the congratulations, bro.
Hey,
you gotta
man.
do the congratulations song.
Let's do it.
I sent it to your phone. That's a banger. That
Let's
congratulations is a that's a wedding song.
Hey man, this nigga Boosie do a whole song using 4 words, nigga. Nigga use 4 words, nigga. Touch the middle of your chest, nigga. Shit.
I already know that. Let's get this flick right quick.
Let's get it.
What you you got the iPhone 7.
No, where your phone is?
Give me one bag.
Phone in my bag. Whatever. That's from Portugal. After that flash on. I got the whole line. I got the whole line.
Statues,
nigga about to say
nigga trying to mannequins, nigga. Statues.
You ready? Come on.
Unfuckwittable is the caption.
I'm ready there.
Unfuckwittable. That's the motherfucking name of it right there. Unfuckwittable. Nigga, book Unfuckwittable right now, nigga.
You heard that Unfuckwittable?
I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
How do you feel about therapy?
Therapy as in
Therapy for the kids, the boys. Do you think that's beneficial?
You mean like group therapy or like for them
Individual
individually?
therapy. So when you said that King was there when the feds raided you,
Yeah.
and it hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's traumatic as fuck.
It is.
You know what I mean?
So
And
he just
you
been
said-
harboring that energy all this time.
And my son was right there when I pistol whipped somebody for 40 minutes straight.
The things.
Yeah.
38 minutes when they did the trick.
No. Little boy. Took him upstairs.
Yeah.
My thing is,
So they
are very singular.
Now that's the boy.
Very singular experiences. You know what I mean? That you know they can benefit from therapy, but you know that's just not.
Especially
I
You know, whether you're open to it or not open to it, I think that.
If they want to go, I think we should go. If they want to go, I think we should go. If they down to go, we should go. Shit, me and you fuck around, find out some shit about ourselves. This nigga got a zip line out there, motherfucker. Right? Yeah, damn.
Yes, sir.
Man, that nigga Boots out here living, man. That nigga Boots out here, they got a tree house, man. What the fuck is the tree house, bro? That nigga got a real tree house, cuz. Hell no, bro. Come on, man.
We collected them and just like laid them out in this vicinity, so y'all can have the boys. Like, all right, y'all collect the wood.
What do we put in your pocket?
We have, yep, we have a little bit of that.
Oh, I guess it's just because you were far away. Now
Okay.
put it right back in.
They're already into it. You know what I mean? And then with those cinder blocks over there. King is sure he'll have no problem bringing his over here.
Yeah.
Tootie is not so sure.
Got King and Tootie, what's happening, man? America Mo want it.
Yeah.
America Mo want it, man.
Yeah.
Not that
What that might be the name of y'all album.
American Moana.
That might be the name of y'all.
I think we should get.
Man, we finna drop our diss record on King and Tootie.
Man, we harder than y'all. We tell y'all that.
Huh?
I'm gonna get y'all a young nigga dish.
Yeah, okay.
Young nigga dish. Yeah. You don't hate to hear this one.
Hey, what? You know when this record play in the club about us now, you know what happened? Hey,
Nigga say a young nigga.
hey, nigga get the movie song. This record come on in the goddamn club. Hey, man, in our day now. Here we are, old as shit, talking about what happened in our day.
It's our days now.
It's our day now. Good, come get these bills. Come get these bills, man. You right, it's y'all day now. Come on, get these bills.
Fucking light bill gonna get your mind right.
This motherfucker lit up, baby.
Hey, I got one gonna get your motherfucking mind right. Up to about all the way right. You don't need it.
Do you have a loose horse running around with no stable?
Come on.
This nigga got a loose horse with no stable, bro. That nigga just got a pet horse. Bro, what the fuck? Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. That nigga got a loose horse, man. Is that nigga on a chain or something? Is he tied to the chain? On the tree? What the fuck? Hey, man. That nigga Boots out here living, bro. Y'all got to come fuck with this nigga, man. This nigga out here living. Is that a carousel, nigga? Man, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Listen, man. Hold up, bro. This nigga got a whole motherfucking carousel, a merry-go-round out here, my nigga. Man, what the fuck?
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional can be a real chore. The thing I like about StreamYard is that the user interface is really simple to understand and can give you a professional look without a whole lot of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next.
Did you know that people shop across Google more than 1 billion times a day? In fact, Google is the first place shoppers go to discover a new item or product. Be there for every shopping journey with Google. In just a few steps, you can add your products for free, promote them to reach even more customers, and measure the impact of every sale. Start selling with Google today and reach shoppers looking to buy products just like yours.
Man, this nigga here got goddamn a whole motherfucking carnival out here, man.
Tell them I'm doing a beach volleyball. Topless beach volleyball this summer. Beach volleyball.
Hey, man.
Beach volleyball.
Hey, man.
I'm the referee.
You hear these cats, though?
November. He talking about next summer.
I might have been there to fuck on.
Man, that dude got tears, man.
That man got a horse right around, chained to the tree, man.
They got all these
What? That's a cane corso? Professor Canary? That motherfucker, he look like he mean business. Motherfucker mean business, man. Yeah, he mean business. That's a damn.
You got some retarded ass dogs.
Yeah.
You got husky.
Oh, you talking about 60? Ooh, 60. She's a mean motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, jump in the water somewhere, come back the next morning. 60 a day.
Yeah. She ain't scared of nothing, though. She ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, man. So,
Be cool.
so man, this is new generation parenting, man. You hear me? Trap music parenting. Yeah. So this we aiming to be here. All right, cool.
So eventually y'all will be like half circle or 2 and 2 talking to each other, and then you'll have full coverage on you guys.
Got it. So shit, I'm gonna get on up out of here, y'all. Get on up out of here so we can get back to that bidding, man. I'ma see you goddamn Boosie gonna let me borrow one of these horses. See if we can goddamn borrow one of these horses, man. Take it back to my goddamn estate. Y'all stay solid, man. That unfuck with on the way. You hear me? And remember, you fuck with them suckers. Don't fuck with her. Okay? The line has been drawn. Either you over there or you over here. In a minute.
Hey, man, I can't fault them for thinking the way they think. You don't play about nobody's kids, you know what I'm saying?
At all. At all.
So it's like Charleston White is playing a dirty game, you know? Because you know who he's fucking with, Boosie and T.I., you know? These niggas ain't no slouches, you know? Well seasoned in the game, you know?
Not to mention they got a lot to lose. So that's why I feel like he's picking his battles, you know? He's like, oh, these guys got a lot to lose. Let me see if I can ruffle their feathers.
For real. That's what he's doing, eh? Yeah, that's what he's doing, man.
Both of them are, you know what I mean? 2 strikers.
Only a bitch made nigga would say, I'll Trayvon Martin him. If he tries to whoop me, I'll Trayvon Martin him. Like, how? You know, I feel like he's appealing to white folks and other demographics when he's saying shit like that, you know?
Exactly.
They tune into him and they're like, yeah, what he's saying makes sense, you know?
He's an agent, bro. You know those black white guys?
Yeah.
You ever seen those black white guys there? He probably got raised by his mother, and his mother was one of those black white chicks too.
Yeah, it's crazy because he doesn't like black girls and shit. It's kind of it's sad, you know, because he acts like he
getting the attention right now. Like, really? Why are we so focused on this loser for it? You know? But he's messing around. So we gotta be able to see through the bullshit, but at the same time pinpoint whatever it is. So it's good to, always be aware for sure. And just look at his name. His name says it all. Charleston White. His name just says it all, you know? Charleston White. And how he's talking, it throws everything into place. Okay, it makes sense. Trayvon Martin, Rodney, yeah. Man, definitely an agent. He's Uncle Ruckus type. He's on his Uncle Ruckus type shit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because
oh, dog, I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard to. I'm trying to think of an outcome for him because for every action there's a reaction.
yeah, but he knows he's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's just putting it out there, like, oh, it doesn't matter, because I have these certain beliefs, and I have these old school beliefs that the shit should be this way. And mind you, I understand. We gotta rest on our. We gotta respect our elders and everything like that. But you ain't respecting nothing around you, bro. So how could to get respect, you gotta earn it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
Yeah, you got to give people a reason to respect it.
Exactly. Like to give respect, to get respect, you gotta give it. So if you ain't respecting nobody, not even the kids gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna work.
And they gonna pick up on it. So it's like T.I.'s son said he's gonna beat him up. He said he's gonna Trayvon Martin him. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Irrespective of how he feels, they should be talking to their elders. Blah 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 blue. If you a punk coming into the game, you're gonna be a punk leaving the game. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Pimp once said, if you're a cartoon character on your first time, you're gonna be a cartoon character on your last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's real shit because he even said, fuck Bun B. Bun B can't talk to his partner. You know what I'm saying? His partner's not here. My partner's still here, Doomberry. Dewberry is his partner, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, how could you even side with this type of nigga, dog? You dissing the Pimp? The Pimp seems the most solid out of all of them. Like, so it's like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Boosie was Pimp C's little nigga. You know what I'm saying? The UGK for life. The UGK records and all that.
Jumped out the window on us. Man jumped out the window, bro. He said, fuck it. Suicide. I'm on a suicidal mission. Let me see what I can get while I'm on it.
I mean, I get it. Like you trying to provoke thought, but the thought you're trying to provoke is not what you're portraying. It's like you get into these little altercations and you jump on the blogs right away just to like clear your name, but you do it in such a way to like make yourself seem like such a clown, but at the same time you think you're exposing something. Like I'm pretty sure that they know their kids are not the conventional kids out there. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, "Oh, look how you're raising your kids and all that." But ain't no one way to raise your child. You know what I'm saying? And people shouldn't really like judging people about how they raise their kids.
Mm-hmm.
That takes me to this 50 Cent or Marquise thing. Like Marquise said, $6,700 a month is not enough. Before he was getting 25,000 to his mom's and everything like that. He said that's not enough. Can you believe that?
That's what you call spoiled. The man's spoiled, bro. What do you mean that's not enough?
$81,000 a year. They said that's not enough.
That's a whole.
He feels like.
Nah, he's ungrateful and Spoiled. You don't deserve that money, bro. But that's not enough. But yo, the thing is, I think that's kind of weird. What that situation is. Okay, I see 50 Cent, and I see somebody who's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, me too, dog.
I don't really see him like he's bitter, like, or like he's fucking like he's a real prick. I see him hurt, dog.
Yep. Yep.
You know, he's just trying to act like he's not, but I can see like when the man talks
And his
about it.
and his son went to go side with the enemy's son, bro. You don't do that. I don't care. You don't do that. You have to have some type of respect for your father, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? No matter how mad you are, whatnot, you have to always respect it. That's your dad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But let me put on what 50 Cent response to Marquis saying since 6700 is not enough.
Yeah.
A terror attack that severely damaged that bridge. I had to rebuild my life over $700 a month. I know you feel like this nigga's 25 years old. Why you still talking about that?
Well, let me find a different thing. Listen to this whole ordeal right here. It's gonna make you crack up.
What is so? You looking like 1,500 times 1,000 pounds, lady.
Listen to this ordeal right here.
Oh man, kid.
Right.
Now you break it down. You said what, mommy? I couldn't hear you. I said, I just see what the thing that they say is just, you know, but that's just the average person, you know, like that's just, I don't know. When people look up, I don't know what to do in that situation. It's just so much that's going on. We not doing that here. We just chilling. We just chilling today, bro. We ain't doing that. No, but it's like, and then people that talking like, where do y'all live at? Like, I want to know, like, where do you live at? Like, so I know where I'm from and where we were living at the time. That's what the top 1% of New York is no place. That is no joke. Yeah. It's no joke. So I'm just lost. I'm lost. And then people want to say entitled. If they would use that word entitled, because last time I checked, when those bullets was raining down, I was there. When those bullets were raining down, I took him to my mother's house, because all his family had was from the hood from that nigga to go. They ain't have anywhere but the hood for him to go to. Wait, hold on. I'm lost. When people say entitled, but I was financially taking care of us, all of us, and that nigga wasn't
You breaking up.
I said people kill me with all of that when they talk all that entitled stuff. Entitled. I was balancing that.
Ma, you breaking up, Ma. Ma.
I said, hear me now?
Yeah, but you keep going in and out because you're driving.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. But you
No,
go
I
in
think
and
it's
out.
because I turned the Wi-Fi off. No, I said when people talk about entitled, like I said when them shots rang out, who was there? When them shots rang out, who took him to my mother's house to heal? That was not in the hood. When those shots rang out.
He said it.
He didn't make
I told
$1.
He said.
He didn't make $1. He didn't sell a drug or nothing for the first 3 years of your life. I took care of us. I was paying for studio time. That's real. Y'all don't know about that's and real because y'all are the streaming generation.
That's how they used to record back in the day, right?
Yup, studio time.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Clothes, jewelry, tattoos. Like talking about entitled. What?
Mama loves their tattoos and all.
I'm like a proud mother looking at my son like he made it because I built that nigga. I built him. G-Unit was created in my living room. I built that nigga.
People only gonna go off the story that they hear from what he said.
But it's crazy. And I left him when he was on top. He was a full listener. I didn't want to go your way. You're not a nice person. You're an abusive person. Go your way. He took me to court for child support. So I wasn't asking for anything. I wasn't asking. I just said, we're breaking up. You get your attorney. I get my attorney. And we'll do a deal over the table. He did that. No one was, I didn't even have an attorney at the time to ask for anything. I'm asking X, Y, and Z. That was my boyfriend. He was giving me $25,000 a month. So I knew once I left him that it wasn't going to be that. And that's all the judge did. The judge looked at what he was giving me monthly anyway, and he divided by 3 between me, and Marquis. So that's like about $7,000. 7, 14, 21. You know, you do the math. That's just kind of how she did. And she based that price on, and the reason why it was that low, she based that price on him saying that I'm going to still take him on vacations. I'm going to still take him to his courtside seats, floor seats, basketball. I'm going to take him to his baseball game. And he didn't do any of it.
I'm about to say, that once that happened, that didn't happen no
more.
more.
But that's what I'm saying. The decision was based on that. Part of the decision was based on that. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
People on the outside looking in, that's all.
It be like you gotta understand too, like it's people that don't know those situations, so they
but people kill me like when they talk about, oh well, I didn't get that from my baby father. Well, this is not the average child support where in New York is 17% for one and 2%.
I was about to say everybody baby father ain't 50 cents. That's why.
Yeah.
Some of these niggas is 25 cents. These niggas is broke. What?
But that's the culture, and that's the culture even in the Black community where I've heard men say, my mother never asked me for nothing. Like, well, your mother was a silly hoe because if your father had fought and raised you, then he should have been helping taking care of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, wait. I'm not gonna lie. I love my mother. I love her to death because she is brutally honest.
But this is the thing that's so crazy. I'm a very unbiased person.
I'm unbiased as well.
If Marquise had a child by someone,
she wouldn't even allow me to not take care of my child.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Let me say this, right? People talk brainwash, right?
And you know what? I agree. My mom did brainwash me. She said, if you decide to lay down and have raw sex and have a child, you better be ready to take care of them to the best of your ability. That's what she brainwashed me with. And to the point, I feel like I don't know when I'm gonna get to the point where I feel like I have enough money to have a child because I know I have to step up to the plate and go hard.
Your child should live comfortable to how you're living. If that's saying that if that's not it, I said when I was talking to the other guy on the internet, I said so I asked him where he was from. So I said, so if you're from, I think he was from the north side of Queens, and he was saying, so I said, well, if you're from the north side of Queens and you got beef with everybody in Queens, you should live in Beverly Hills and your child live in the north side of Queens.
That don't add up.
This is what I'm saying. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that don't add up.
It doesn't make any sense. And to me, as you don't make it to that success in life for your child not to be organically fed and well tutored. Because I know I come from a working family and I was, right? I come from a family where I went to private school, dance classes, tennis lessons, like etiquette classes. Like I know some people like parents only can afford private school when they go into high school. I started in first grade in private school education. So I'm lost. And I'm going to do that and more for my children.
Yeah. Everybody looking at it for the money. That's what niggas.
Who's to say, yo, people really.
But this is what I was saying. Not to cut you off, piece. Money. What? Like if that was the case, I left him when he was that nigga. I left him when he was on the Forbes list. I said bye bye. See you later. Bye. Toodles. I did that. I knew I wasn't a wife. I'm not gonna walk away with her. I knew that. So I'm lost. This nigga's in the court. This nigga's in court telling me if you stay with me instead of giving you, because he was giving me $25,000 a month as an allowance and paying all the bills. He told me I'll give you $50,000 a month and I'll continue to pay all the bills. I looked at that nigga, this is all my children. I looked that nigga in his face and said, let me explain something to you. I said, I never in my life fucked a nigga for money. And I'm damn sure I'm gonna start fucking you for no money. What?
Yo, the comments is crazy, bro. This is why I don't like the internet, bro.
What? Like, what?
The comments is crazy.
About money? Like, I don't come from meager circumstances. My family been owning homes in these states for years. I don't come from dirt poor. I'm not saying it's no 50 cent, but I don't come from poor, meager circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's, if I show you a picture of my mother's house right now, that where he went to go on 2 acres of land, built up from ground up, 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. That's where he was at. That's where he was at.
Yo, hold on, wait. This is the thing, right?
The best your family could do was over Francis Louis Boulevard in Laurelton. That's the best your family could do.
Hold on, wait. This is the problem with this situation is because people can't understand the fact that it's not about the money.
No,
and that's what I just said. It ain't about bread, bro.
That was my Marquise's father. That was my heart. That wasn't about no money.
How about this though?
But that's the narrative that he painted. So that's why the whole world looked at it like that.
Better, right?
But how you gonna be bitter on somebody? How am I gonna be bitter on when I left him? How am I gonna be bitter?
Because the story not told like that. It's told like, oh, I got rich and she act funny and I went my way, she went her way. Because the way it was told.
Let me say something to you about money. Money don't change a person. Money only magnifies who you really are.
Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this show up. We should already know the ins and outs and the outs and the ins.
So wait, all right. So boom. So tell me, what do you think about that though, real quick?
I think that she's full of shit and she needs to conduct herself more ladylike. You know what I'm saying? Like you're 50 Cent's baby mother, man. Act like it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here getting $25,000 a month and then saying that it's not enough, and then take him to court because you thought you were going to get 17% of his income, not knowing that after a certain tax bracket, it doesn't go by income. It actually goes by lifestyle. So she didn't. She thought she was going to get 70% of his income. She ended up getting $6,700 a month for him. Knowing that she messed that up, coming back after all these years to say something like that, derogatory towards your baby father because you're saying that he has beef. What do you mean beef? As his son, you're supposed to be like, yo, my pops got beef. I'm not gonna let that consume me as a young man. Okay, he got beef, whatever, but so what? You're gonna live hiding, you're gonna hide your whole life, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Waiting on this money, What if his pops went broke, Then you would have been asked out. You would have to man up and do stuff on your own, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So in that aspect, I think they're just like pulling at strings, trying to string people along and get them to think that 50 is such a bad person, where I don't think that's the case at all. But I think he's gonna eventually just squash with his son, give him a little bag, and tell him, get on with your life, even though he's ungrateful. From my perspective, looking at it, like his mom kind of corrupted him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of whack.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like she's looking at it like, oh, like,
what, she wants half of his money or something? She wants a couple of $100 million? That's what she's trying to go for?
Like, I don't know what she's doing. It's just not right to act like 50 ain't do shit. Even if she raised a son by herself, to act like 50 ain't do shit and he wasn't there and he didn't try to go through the courts to get custody of his son or to like visitations and everything like that.
Right.
He's a busy man, so he did the manly thing and he went and
yeah,
he's paying monthly, so he expects you to hold down the situation, and for you to just turn around and slander his name like that, it's kind of distasteful. My point of view.
Right.
What do you think?
I agree. I feel like she's kind of bitter.
Yeah,
and, she's ungrateful.
Talk about I left him at the height of his career. Like it's clear, like his career is not flourishing even more now. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly right. But
you left him at the height of his career when he was on the Forbes list. Right? Come on now. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I feel like he's gonna probably like exactly what you said. Give him a business in his name and tell him to run it. Say, yo, listen here, I'm gonna give you a business. Run this. I ain't giving you no bread, but I'll give you a business.
Yeah, for sure.
Send your own bread. Yeah.
No, I think he's gonna give him some bread too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think 50 really wants this for his son, but I think he's trying to teach his son a lesson to his mom. Like, yo, your mom is fucked up, but you know, I still fuck to you. But if you're gonna have little antics like your mom and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't right. She said that, oh, he's living in North Queens and 50's living in Hollywood, but bruh, he was getting 25,000 a month. You said that wasn't enough. And then now he went to court. He did it the legal way. Now you mad?
Don't make no sense.
You know, if you were that cordial and you were that done with him and everything like that, you would have been accepting and understanding of the situation, and you would have handled that accordingly and moved yourself out of Queens or whatever. And Queens is not a bad place to live, so I don't know what she's talking crazy, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Queens, North Queens is a suburbia, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, yeah, this is it, man. She she's definitely reaching.
And ain't nobody trying to get at 50 like that to where they want to do something to his son. I don't think that's the case, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they shot him, the guy that shot him ended up dying. 50 ain't have no paperwork with him being a rat or nothing like that, so beef wise, who could he really have beef with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He moved out of different. It's been how long since Get Rich or Die Trying came out? 19 years, 20 years? Like, I don't know.
Yep.
To me, it's just like at a certain point in your life, you just gotta own up to your mess ups, you know, and just keep it moving and improving. Like she's old enough to know that, yo, this kid needs to, you know, he needs to use a little bit of hustle that he has in him from his pops and take it to the next level. He could take it to the next level if he really, you know, understand that, yo, he has a brand in himself. He's 50 Cent's son, man. You know what I'm saying? He could be doing all sorts of shit.
Exactly.
He went to private school and all that, and you still complaining about money? Come on now. At this point in your life, you're supposed to have a couple, 2, 3 businesses going, or trying to learn how to. You know, you should be so busy trying to get your businesses off the floor and do your thing that you don't even have time to worry about how much your pops is giving you. And if your pops is giving you, you think if 50 don't see him hustling and doing his thing, that he won't support it in any way he can?
Right.
That's the entitlement thing they're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, listen, different strokes for different folks. Hey, it's crazy that, you know, when you're born with a certain without, and then when you're born with it, how your mentality is different. You know what I mean? Like, you don't
hard
really
times make strong men, and then strong men make easy times, and easy times make weak men. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a cycle, like, you know what I'm saying? But
right,
50, what he's doing is tough love on his son, and I like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. Marquise could feel however he feels, whatever, you know. But real men know the deal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go against the grain. That's your pops. No matter how you feel, how you think, if your pops is there doing what he's supposed to do, even if he's not with you, just make the effort to respect him and understand where he's coming from, you know, because in this life, especially with us battling white supremacy and all that. It's so easy to get off derailed, and off track. You know what I'm saying? So for the fact that he gets 6,700 a month, and we dealing with people that lost their jobs due to COVID, you know what I'm saying? It's a depressing time with the economy and everything like that. You crying about that shows your lack of understanding about life, lack of empathy, and straight up you're clueless about what the real world is about. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, I'm gonna have to close this one out because I'm trying to send little baby back to bed. She's kind of mad at me right now that I didn't put her back to bed, but she likes the show, so she tuned in.
True.
Learning. I got another bugger in the back. I gotta put him to bed too. He likes to sneak around and do his little thing at night because he thinks he won't get caught. But I'll put him to bed. No, eh? You see that? Yeah, man, fathers of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, man. We chop game up and we try to give y'all the best perspective as we can. Okay, you ready to go now? You see? She heard what I said. All right, y'all. So y'all already know my slogan. Before you go out there and do something stupid, ask yourself, what would Mac do? Because all you do is sit back, relax, and kick backs. You dig? You already know. Peace.